Hello Pisces, welcome. I'm Lucia and today I'm doing a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. 3 cards for Pisces. What do we need to know right now? 3 cards for Pisces. How many do we have? I think it's more than 3. We have path making, forge and create. You could be taking steps into a new journey or something here. Some of you, it could be related to your professional life. It could be some goals that you want to do here, making time for something. So there's all about this. So once you start walking the path appears. We have this mint, this prosperity and luck. There could be opportunities opening up for you here. It could be professional life. It could be in other ways as well. There could be meeting new people, communities, and things like this. We have honey, sweetness, and joy. Making time for this energy, I feel. If you're not feeling this, if you are, you could be pulling this. You could be also doing this for others as well here. We have this hearth magic. We have warmth and nourishment. And we have this basil abundance and wellness. I feel like these go together. Where do you need this? You know, this nourishment. Where do you need this? You know, wellness, this warmth. There could be something here about comfort. Could be comfort food, comfort gatherings, things in the home or things with people that you really value or care about, community. There could be something here about being drawn to places that give you this energy, this sweetness, this joy, this this prosperity and luck. I feel like with this comes the mint with that prosperity and luck. That butterfly stands out to me. So there could be something about transformational time. I feel like you're pulling in these energies no matter what is going on. So there could be challenges going on, but there's something about making time for this beautiful energy. But you can also be, whether there's challenging times or not, you could be also helping others, especially if it's challenging for someone else, bringing these energies in for them as well. But there's something else here you could be creating with this path making, and it could be related to professional life. Let's get 3 cards, and then I'll be pulling to 3 different areas of your life and a message for each of those cards, and then we'll be pulling more tarot. We have 2 of Swords. I'm not surprised to see this card. Okay, so we have, wow, I'm not surprised to see any of these cards. We have a decision here that you could be thinking of making. It could be related to helping, something that's helping others, a service here with the 6 of Pentacles. It could be a financial decision that you could be also thinking of making here. It could be helping others. It could be having to do with children. It could be having to do with parents. It could be having to do with professional life. There's something here about trusting your intuition, using all your senses when it comes to making a decision with a situation, feeling how does your body feel? What is your gut telling you? What's your intuition telling you? How are you feeling? But there's this card of overwork with this 10 of Wands. It's like there could be a lot on your shoulders, a lot of responsibility, a lot of on your mind, or just a lot of work pulling you in different directions, or people relying on you or something like this. So let's see what else we have going on with, what else do we have for Pisces? So there looks like there's a decision here. And it looks like it has to do with helping. And we have this card of a lot of work and overwhelmed. So there's something about balancing. If you're balancing work and joy, that's great. Or responsibility and joy, that's great. If you're not, that could be something, an energy to bring in. We have first house, self-body, and presence. Okay. What else do we have? That's Aries energy. We have Aquarius energy, 11th house. Collaboration, a membership, and network. That is the card of community. So we have the I Am card. We have the community card. And then we have this 10th house, career, public life, and reputation. There could also be something here that people could be seeing with this Capricorn energy. So there could be something here about self. What do you need? What do you need to prioritize, to take care of yourself or to do something for yourself here, what's important to you, and also how other people are seeing you. This could be a thing too as well, especially if you're doing something to help and it's being shown to others. And then we have this Aquarius energy, this collaboration, this membership and network. There could be something here with others, connection with other people, could be friends, neighbors, community. We have the 10th house, career, public life, and reputation. So there could be something that could be being seen, something in the public. Some of you could be writing, some of you could be teaching, some of you could be doing something with art, you know, or music. You could be putting it out there, or some of you could be, whether it's out in the public eye, or it's just public to your community or the area around you. There could be something here where you could be thinking about, you know, how you want to be seen, you know, how you're presenting yourself or your project or whatever it is that you're working on, your goals. So you could be processing stuff. You could be looking for community. You could be looking to help community. Let's see what else. What do we have for the first house, Aries energy? What do we have? Okay. And that goes with the forge and create here. So there could be decisions around this. What do we have for this Aquarius energy? This collaboration, other people, the 6 of Pentacles, which is about helping. And what do we have with this career, public life, and reputation with this Capricorn energy? And that 10 of Wands. It could be responsibilities too. That could be causing obstacles if you want to move forward with something. There could be other things that you feel like you need to be make time for something or don't have time for something. So with the Aries card, first house, we have health, self, body, and presence. I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul. This is making sure you take time to take care of yourself. It can mean anything. This can mean making sure you hydrate. This can mean making sure you're in healthy situations, healthy relationships, healthy boundaries when you need them, making time for self-care, making time for a little getaway when you need it, a little escape if life gets a little too crazy, a little too loud, a little too busy here. This can help you with also doing things to clear the mind so that you make the best decision for your highest good, because I feel like you are making a path for something new here. And then we also have peace. I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. You know, things can get crazy right now. You could be seeing things from the past could be coming up. You know, you could be integrating things, deep inner things. So there's something here about releasing anything that you don't need to hold on to, especially if it's other people's things. So there's this message here of not carrying other people's burdens or anything else that doesn't serve you right now, because the full moon's coming up, and this is about letting go so that we can plant seeds and move forward with fresh energy, you know, with what we need to flourish. With the Aquarius card and that 6 of Pentacles helping us, we have surrender. I can release my need to control. This has to do also with not holding on to other people's things, you know, because we can't control everything. This card's coming up for a lot of people right now, you know, because when we do see inner truths and stuff like that, you know, we wish, well, we want the right thing, you know, but the right thing doesn't always happen, right? But we do know that we can't control ourselves. So so there is this thing of not worrying about, because it's that Aquarius energy, could be things that you worry about. So whatever we can't control, worrying about, it's not going to change anything. And that's only if, you know, for the ones who can relate to this, because not every Pisces is going to be going through the same thing. So there's this, you know, surrendering worries, because I feel like there are other things to hold on to that you do need to take care of or whatever, so that you make space and energy for the things that you do need to take care of, and letting go of things that you don't, that's not yours, or that's not going to help you move forward. That's only going to weigh you down. So there's this message of surrendering, you know, what cannot be controlled. And then we have this worry with the 10th house, career, public life, and reputation. There could be some fear around somebody seeing something, how people are seeing you here. So we have, I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. And that's so true, right? Worry does not change an outcome. But there's also this message of, you know, seeing things with the eyes of a child, seeing everything, the future, the unknown, with as an adventure, you know, as a new opportunity, as a new, you know, thing. And also putting light around whatever it is that you could be worried about for some of you, if you can resonate with this part of the reading. So I feel like with this career and public life and reputation, I feel like there's an opportunity of something beautiful for you. I feel like there's luck in your situation. And I don't even think that that's just really luck. I feel like that's your energy that brings this something good in this part of your life. So but there still could be worries or fears attached to that. So if anyone is worried about that, there's something here about surrendering that to your guides, surrendering that to the ancestors, surrendering that to the universe, and putting light around it and saying, I know that everything is working out in my favor, you know, affirmations like that. You could be into studying ancient philosophy now too, as well, or teaching it to others, or you could be into affirmations and inspirational quotes and things like that. So, you know, using whatever tools you are drawn to using to nourish your soul, you know, and focusing on abundance in whatever it is that you want to come. So, Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces? We have Ten of Swords. So you could be coming from an emotional time, or having a lot on the mind, worrying. So you could be coming up from this because you don't want all these worries to overcome and interfere with your goals, the new thing that you're creating here. So there could be something like, this is the time to let go and move forward. What can we let go of that we don't need to worry about anymore? And we have the Star card. So there's this coming out of this hard time and getting into this hope energy here with the Star. The Star reminds us that, you know, we are beings of light, and it reminds us to have hope, and it reminds us of fresh starts, and it reminds us that we can try again. It reminds us of who we are and what we came to do, who we truly are, and that we're not what someone else says, and we're not what all the beliefs of ourselves tell us, you know. We have the Queen of Discs feature card, so that's good. Let me pull the other 4 cards and it will clarify some of these cards. 7 of Discs. Capricorn got the 7 of Discs too. Oh no, was it 7? Yeah, I think it was Capricorn. 3 of Cups. We have the Aeon. And we have the Ace of Discs. So, what's the Star card for Pisces? We have the Star card and the 7 of Discs. So whatever's not working out, this is realizing. So right now we are processing what's not working out, and we're realizing what can we do about this, or what can we change, right? So with the Star card, we have Heart and Home. Card number 6, Cancer energy. Happy home, security, love, kindness, family, belonging, bliss, contentment, comfort, established, fulfilled, legacy, boundaries, affection, peace, heart's desire, and longevity. So there could be things in personal life, mother connections, connections with children. There could be something here where you're hoping for something peaceful in the home, joy. You could be trying to bring this energy in. You could be bringing this energy into someone that you love. You could be going out of your way to make, you know, people happy that you care about, the people that you call home, the people in your personal life. You know, it could be, if you don't have children or family, it could be your friends who feel like family, or your sometimes work feels like your home, you know. So whatever this is, there's something here about this hopeful energy, making this a place of love, or bringing more love energy into this, making people feel seen, cared for, you know, fulfilled, but also at the same time with those boundaries, making sure that you are also feeling fulfilled, and things like that. So there could be things shifting here with work, with boundaries, with personal life, professional life, you know, people, things that mean a lot to you, that you hold dear to your heart. But I feel like you could be bringing in more of this love energy into a situation. 7 of Discs. So what's not working out? What do we need to know about the 7 of Discs for Pisces? We have book burning, Libra energy, card number 5, censorship, silencing, control, discord, canceled, persecute, suffocate, destroyed heritage, limiting freedom, constraint, rewrite history, mind games, changing the narrative. I feel like with this card, some of you could be breaking generational patterns. You could be changing things, the history of, especially if this has to do with the home. Some of you could be breaking generational patterns when it comes to even professional lives. Like you could be doing something different than your parents did, than your grandparents did. There could be something here that you're doing something completely different than what was expected of you. You could be surprising people with what you're doing. But some of you could be breaking generational patterns or beliefs even. You know, you could be being an example to others or younger ones following you. Depending on this card, it can mean so many different things in so many different ways, but I feel like this is a big, you know, I feel like with this card, you're helping somebody not just right now, but long term, you know, for years and years and years, and maybe even making a difference where when you're gone, that there's still going to be a benefit in something that you're doing here. Whether it's generational, but even if it's related to your work, there could be something, especially if you're putting something out there to the public, you could be making a big difference, especially if you're teaching something, writing a book or music or whatever it is, or doing something in another way where you're making a point. I feel like this could be something where you're rewriting history, changing the narrative, you know, switching that energy around. This feels really big, and that with that Libra energy, I feel like this is like making things right, making things better, making things more truthful, you know, or making a difference in a beautiful way, I feel, with that card, Pisces. We have the Aeon. Things around you could be causing you to shift major awareness. With this card comes a lot. I feel like there could be things happening in your life, more than one situation around you that could be very transformational experiences. You could be learning a lot and growing. Like you could be feeling like you're rebirthing yourself with multiple situations, if that makes any sense. And that may not resonate with everybody, but this could be something big for you guys right now at this time. And some of you could be ending one timeline and going into a new one. So a lot of times, if you're going through a major transformational time, you can see if it's every 7-year timeline, the 7-year timeline for some people, and for others it's a 30-year timeline. And there's different timelines, you know. The 7-year one is a biggie. So there's major transformational thing. I feel like these energies around you could be, you know, causing this major life lessons and shifts inside of you, where we're shedding things that don't feel like it aligns with us anymore and stuff like that. We have the Three of Cups, this card of abundance. The Three of Cups, I feel like you could be planning to have more meaningful connections with people, to have times where you celebrate life with the ones that you love. So there's something here, I feel like, with this, thinking about and blooming more beautiful connections or beautiful experiences with people, creating memories that will be lasting between the people that you care about, whether it's friends, family, and if you're collabing with people, doing something with the community. I feel like you could be bringing this beautiful energy here. It could be healing for some. We have the Queen of Discs and the Ace of Discs. Wow. Queen of Discs, near future cards. I feel like there's something here about networking, connections with the Queen of Discs. This is a card of also bringing beauty into others, sharing your beauty with others. For some, you could be doing something that you could be working on for a long time, and this thing could be coming to fruition. And you could be also planting a new seed with the Ace of Discs. There could be a new idea here. So I feel like you're completing one or continuing one on a much deeper level and starting something new with this one. And this feels very healing to me. This feels very grounding to me. This can be bringing some professional success your way, whether it's a goal, whether it's your professional life. This feels really good and grounding and healing. So I really love those cards for you. Let's see what these two cards are related to, if there's anything else with that. So we have, with these two cards, we have Capricorn energy on both of these cards. Number 4 and 5, roadblock, blocked, change, barriers, challenges, time to regroup. Stuck, paralyzed, obstacles, temporary setback. Take a detour, not right now. Step forward and step back, 2 steps back. So anything that you feel like was not working out, I feel like this is what you're tweaking with. That 7 of discs is like burning the book, changing the history. And we had that Dear John, rejection, cold hard truth, breaking up, setting boundaries. Divorce, strained situation. It's not you, it's me. The end, final word, cutting cords, something's not working. This is bettering what's not working. This is making things right here. So there's something healing about this. You could be doing something for yourself here, and then this is going to be also, some of you could be transmuting this in a way that you're going to be helping others. But I feel like you're rewriting history. You're rewriting the story. And these two cards are beautiful cards. The Queen of Discs is very successful. And she knows what's, she has an eye for the right things. She has the right for the beautiful things. And she's also very warm and welcoming and shares with others. And this Ace of Discs is planting the new seed to grow something here. So I feel like there's a lot of cord cutting. I feel like there is a lot of healing, integrating and letting go with this. And I feel like there's new connections coming out of this. Maybe something else that you're doing to heal, or something that people will remember. Taking care of yourself. So what else do we have for Pisces? Do we have anything else? We have, I have power, it is real. And that's the full moon card. And the full moon is coming. So you have this power. And I feel like you have this power to share this beauty or bring beauty. But there's also this something here about self-care. And giving yourselves what you need. Pisces, take care. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.